Here we go, folks. We are heading right into Through the Looking Glass, part 2.
Here
3, 2, 1.
This is the best Jack yet! Is he driving drunk?
He's gonna get some more tattoos.
Yeah, on his flip phone. Is it a razor? It's kind of funeral parlor.
Hoff's Drawler.
Oh god. I knew he was gonna just walk
That's how I
out.
cross the street.
What? Is there no one? This is a weird scene, the way he walked in the door. There's no
It's like
one
Kramer
there.
from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's a funeral over. Nobody showed up.
Who is
Nobody.
this?
Friend or family. Either. Take your time.
Is it?
Is it the lady that he saved?
No, but it was the newspaper, which happened before.
Is it his mom?
Take you to the tower, but I'm not leaving the island. This is my home now.
Is it Ben? Yeah. Yeah, go get her and get off the island.
Hello, Jack. We need to talk.
Oh, look how mad he is.
Did you squeal because of Alex and Danielle?
I thought that she's seen him. She's seen her before, though.
She
But I
has.
don't think Alex has seen
I don't think I've ever
Oh,
come
that's
face
true.
to face.
Yeah, face to face.
I feel like he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What would happen if the station were to be flat?
The casing for the equipment is waterproof. It'll keep going forever.
Then why do you need to be here?
We're following orders.
And you never asked why.
Because I trust her. And I trust Jacob.
Really? Oh, well, okay. He just told me to kill you. You want me to fall
She
asleep?
makes an excellent point.
He needs the code.
Yeah.
I too am following orders.
No! What?
We need her.
I need the code.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Go talk to him!
Jack, you've just killed 7 of my people. The least you can give me is 5 minutes.
What are you possibly gonna say in 5 minutes?
I've got another prescription right here.
You're the hero. We saw it on TV. Just give this guy whatever he needs.
You can't write a prescription for yourself.
That's
Oh,
not
answer my
me,
question.
that's Dr. Christian Shepherd.
I'm gonna have to call your father's office to confirm
He's out of
this.
town right now.
Well, I'm sure somebody in the office.
Don't bother.
I don't think I would go off alone with it. I'd be like, whatever you're gonna say, you gotta convince
I'll see.
everyone.
History is about to repeat itself. You're gonna kill all my people. No, Jack. You are. The woman you're traveling with, she's not who she says she is.
I was wondering that.
She's a representative of some people who have been trying to find this island. If you phone her boat, every single living person on this island will be killed.
Desmond should have shared his vision.
Get that device and give it to me.
No!
I'm not going anywhere. May I have my walkie back?
No.
No.
There's something you need to hear.
Charlie, Saeed, all of them.
Your plan killed 7 of my people, but the ones that you failed to kill are now holding your friends at
But
gunpoint.
he knows that those two are going down there to protect them.
And what's to stop me from snapping your neck?
Come unless you hear my voice in 1 minute, shoot all 3 of them.
I'm getting them all off the island. All of
Let
them!
me ask you something, Jack. What is it that you so desperately want to get back to? Your father's dead, your wife left you,
Rude.
moved on with another man? Just get me the phone, Jack. I'm not bluffing.
I won't do it!
Watch it be Sawyer to them.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
Yeah, that's what I'd do too, I think. Hey, Jack's the only one that never beat him up when he was in the...
Yeah, that's true.
He's had this coming for a while.
I'm gonna leave my people up to the radio tower, and I'm gonna get them all rescued. Every one of them. And then I'm gonna come find you, and I'm gonna kill you.
You have the opportunity to make Ben very, very angry.
5. What? 5.
What?
Good vibrations. Numbers. And notes.
They're
It was
the,
programmed by a musician.
they're the notes to the song from the Beach Boys.
Yeah, but how do the numbers align with notes? That doesn't make sense.
Because in a scale, there's 8 notes, and the melody is like different numbers of it.
Okay. Only Charlie could do this, literally.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
literally the only person. I'm taking Ben back to his tribe, beat up. Look at that. No one's seen Jack like this.
Climb up.
Is Russo?
Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. It's not your dad.
What?
Oh, look, he knows.
Alex, this is your mother.
Is she gonna tell her that he's not her father?
really hope they tie him up.
Oh,
Great.
their first mother-daughter bonding
Man,
moment.
3 seasons in the making for that moment.
Oh my
The first word she ever heard her mom say was, "Will you help me tie him up?"
You killed him. Jin, Saeed, all 3 of them.
Do you think he really killed
Radio
them?
on
No.
the beach. I had to let it happen.
Why didn't you just kill him?
Because I wanted to see it. I
Ben,
when they
wanted
get
to
wrecked.
experience the moment that we get off this island. And I
Do you
wanted
think
them to know.
Ben is right about the girl not being who she says she is? Because I was kind of suspicious too. I don't think she's a bad guy though.
Instead of putting 3 bullets in the damn sand, we should have killed him for real.
Oh, see? Wait, Tom's the one saying to kill them and not the other guy? I'm actually surprised by that.
All they got left is 3 guys and 4 guns.
If you want to kill yourself, that's fine. But before you go,
Hurley with the car. Is he gonna hit that?
Damn. Oh.
Where's Tom? Where's Tom? Oh!
Saeed is. Whoa.
Didn't even need a gun.
Saeed is next
Guys!
level. What?
stay right there, Tom.
I give up.
What's up, Zeke?
That's for taking the kid off the raft.
Wow.
Oh,
That was a
It's over, you
full
surrendered.
circle moment.
I didn't believe him.
Uh-oh.
This is so crazy.
Juliet's like, oh, this is what happens now?
you're right. A full circle
getting
moment.
out of hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's
Oh.
breaking into the pharmacy? He's gonna get fired just like his dad was.
We need to have a talk. So let's just walk down to my
Oh, if you got something to say to me, you can say it to me. Right here.
You're fired.
Mrs. Arlen, the woman you saved, woke up in recovery about 2 hours ago. She says she was driving over the bridge when she saw a man standing on top of the railing, about to jump off. And lost control of her car.
So
But
it's
that's
his
not
fault.
his
So the
fault.
obvious
Yeah.
question here, Jack, what were you doing on that bridge?
Do you have any idea what I've been through?
Did he overdose?
How much have you had to drink today, Jack?
Nothing.
You get my father down here, and if I'm drunker than he is, you can fire me.
I feel like he's gonna collapse.
You can't help me!
He's in a
Someone
hospital.
pump his stomach.
Come in, others. Listen to this.
Early.
You know that we got you, bastard.
Hurley, I saved them.
Everyone's turned on
Bernard
him.
and Jin and Saeed, they're with you? I told you, I saved them all.
They defied him. He knows that they defied him.
I do wonder if Desmond didn't kill Mikhail, if he would have only killed the girls.
Why do I feel like something's gonna happen?
I know,
to them?
something real bad's gonna happen.
It's too happy or something?
Yeah, it's too successful so far.
So much for faith.
Incoming transmission.
Is it Penny?
Penny.
Oceanic, Flight 815. Who's this? Desmond! He's here, he's with me. He's brilliant. Hey, are you on the boat? Naomi, parachutist.
I knew it. Wait, so what is that? Mikhail's gone.
Oh my god.
Grenade!
That's how Charlie drowns.
What?
Because Desmond's gonna die otherwise. That vault is an airtight seal. It's gonna fill with water.
Well, but they can both swim. I'm just confused because if they swam down, that means they could get out.
He's flooding his.
No, he can't. I don't know if he'd be able to swim out of that.
This is like the door in Titanic.
Oh, he needs.
Ugh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
It's Charlie's theme music and the death music.
Why couldn't you just swim out the hole and try to make it to the top?
I know. It's because he knew he had to die for the helicopter to come.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Charlie just got us rescued.
Oh my god. Now I'm scared.
It's interesting to hear how different her voice is.
All right, do it.
I can't get a signal in here.
Oh, just like Locke's dad.
I'm getting something.
Making that call is the beginning of the end.
I've got it. I've got a signal.
Jack, please, you don't know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm
Then
doing.
say it. Oh, it was Locke. Was there
John!
Step back, Jack.
What did you do? What I had to.
They all think he's lost his mind, but he's actually not on Ben's side either. I don't think.
It already connected.
Stay away from the phone.
I don't want to shoot you.
You and John, shoot him!
Put the phone down. You're done keeping me on this island.
I will kill you if I have to.
Then do it, John.
No, no. I've never been more stressed about this show than right now.
Jack, you're not supposed to do this.
Hang up, hang up, hang up.
Who is this? My name's Jack Shepard. Are you on the boat, the freighter?
How'd you get this channel?
Naomi told us about your search team, about the boat.
No.
I'm one of the survivors of Oceanic Flight 815. Can you get a fix on our location?
Hell yeah, we can. Sit tight. We'll be right there.
Even if this gets messed up somehow, no one's gonna blame Jack. You know, like how could
Yeah.
you blame him for having hope that this could
They're
work?
just gonna have more issues because I feel like Desmond's gonna get back to them and explain.
Who is this? Oh,
It's Jack.
It's me. Whoa, wait, don't hang up. I just need to see you. Yeah, out at the airport. You know where.
Who?
Thank you.
His ex-wife?
What if it's that one girl that he kissed that one time?
Oh yeah.
The girl that he cheated on his wife with? Maybe it's his dad. I don't know. I'm just confused.
His mom did say you drove him there.
For his funeral.
Watch it
I
be
feel
Anna
like.
Lucia.
No. Mm-mm. No. 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 No.
Is this in the future?
Hey,
Hey,
What?
saw you on the news. Still pulling people out burning wreckage, huh?
old habits.
You look terrible.
Was that funeral locked?
Then maybe you'd go to the funeral.
So
Why would I go to the funeral?
The golden pass that they gave us. I've been using it. Every Friday night I have a drink and then I fly home because I want it to crash, Kate. I don't care about anybody else on board. I actually close my eyes and I pray that I can get back.
What?
This is not gonna change.
No, I'm sick of lying.
He's gonna be wondering where I am.
James.
We were not supposed to leave.
Yes, we were. Goodbye, Jack.
What the heck?
So they actually make it off?
We have to go back, Kate.
What if only some of them made it off?
What if Hurley and Sawyer and all of them are left behind?
Yeah, like what if it was just Jack and Kate or something? And like Claire.
We have to go back!
This is so wild.
If I see the Lost logo, I'm
It's gonna be the
so-
Lost logo. Mm-hmm. We weren't getting any more
What
than that.
happened?
That, I thought the whole time it was a flashback.
Me too.
Oh man.
Here we thought it was a flashback. It was a flash forward.
What
Oh my god.
just happened?
What a season finale. This is one of my favorite finales.
That is the
Lost.
most incredible finale we've seen so far.
I would agree.
Without a doubt.
Thoughts on the episode? It was a two-part. There's a lot to talk about, but really it was just a lot on this final episode. But
That's so crazy.
All of that was a flash forward. And I'm so confused. I just
Let's
want
talk
to know
about that
whose
part
funeral. We didn't find out whose funeral it was.
that's correct. Let's talk about that part first, and then we'll talk about the on-island. So let's talk about off-island. A lot happened in Jack's future.
Also, the common thing is that the gold pass that they gave us.
Yeah.
That is so insane because I'm sorry, that's just a dumb move for an airline that crashed people to offer
Like, here,
free
fly on more.
flights. Yeah. Like, who would do that? But Jack clearly would because he's been trying to crash again. He's a psychopath. He's lost his mind.
If I had a gold pass, I'd be going everywhere.
After
I'd be
you
so-
survived
I'd
on
be
an
so
island?
scared if I got a plane.
No, you would not.
Yes! Imagine you could go anywhere. Did you hear him? He got to go to Tokyo.
No.
He got
I don't think he's having a good time, Zola.
Zola, did you not remember what has happened to them on the island? You would never get on a flight ever again.
Dude.
No.
Think about all the places. You already almost died. You already went through all that.
Yeah, why
might
would you
as
do it
well
again?
go all over
The
the
likelihood
world.
of it happening again.
Exactly.
Take a train or a boat, Zola. Don't get on a plane.
let's
Oh,
talk-
but those can still crash.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Imagine an unlimited gold pass.
Not if I survived that. I'd never leave my house ever again.
What?
I'd go
Except
from my
there's
house
one
to the
small
therapist.
problem.
That's it.
There's one small problem.
What?
He wants to go back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't want to keep traveling to these places.
But
he
Kate
claims that he
does.
wants to go back to the island. Kate wants to stay.
Kate's a runaway. Why would she want to ever go back to where she already was?
That's true.
This
I
is
love
so
your comment there, Hassan. You're like, James.
Yeah,
When
I
you're-
thought she's
Yeah.
together with James or something.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
he's. What did she say? He'll
She
be
said
waiting.
he'll be wondering where I am.
Yeah.
I just want to know whose funeral.
Let's talk. Yeah. So he saw something in the news. It was a funeral. He called someone, went there, and no one showed up.
Yeah.
What if it was like Walt or Michael?
Walter
I
Michael.
feel like
You also said
or-
Locke, right?
Yeah, I feel like it could have been Locke because
I
I
just-
didn't have anyone.
But just like the neighborhood didn't fit Locke's story.
The neighborhood.
But he never really had a real neighborhood.
What the neighborhood?
Like you mean L.A.?
And just like where he was. I don't know I've never seen Locke in a place like that before.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
could be
Locke
there.
never really had like any stable like living situation.
Yeah,
I remember. I mean, any other theories? I like Michael, Walt, Locke. Any others?
It could be Sawyer, but
I was like, is it Sawyer or maybe the girl that they just
Or Juliet.
killed? I don't know.
By the way, there are so many subtle hints that this is not taking place in the past. And I love that watching it again is just so cool. Number one, the guy who saw him at the doctor who originally saw him there was like, oh, you're the hero, twice over. he said.
I noticed that too,
You
and I
catch
was
that?
like, I thought maybe he was referring to his
Who knows?
ex-wife or
Yeah,
something.
his ex-wife and maybe this one. But it could be referring to like, you know.
that's
he's
so
trying to-
crazy. See, that's the biggest twist. I never would have thought that they'd actually make it off the island.
Yeah,
Same.
and now at the end of season 3, we know they do. Or at least
That's
Jack and
so
Kate.
crazy.
And he said it was a mistake. So do you think he's referring to the phone call?
yeah, I think,
I
We
think
made a
so, too.
mistake, yeah.
But that's so
Oh, the phone call to call Naomi's boat.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Locke was like, this is a mistake.
And Charlie said it's not.
I
Pam's
don't
boat.
think it's Locke's funeral at all, though, because he wouldn't have left the island.
Right. That was my thought too.
Then maybe who
Unless
else?
he died.
and
And then they
brought
flew
home.
him back to the U.S. to
Oh,
have
like
his...
died before
Yeah.
they get rescued.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a cool theory.
I mean, it's not my theory. I'm just saying.
I know, it's
unless
cool.
he died.
Cool
Maybe
idea,
it's
yeah.
Ben's funeral.
Oh, yeah. He said, "What does he say? Are you friend or family?" And he was like, "Neither."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kate's reaction, too, he was like, I was hoping you would go. And she's like, why would I go?
Maybe it
So
was
Yeah.
someone who
Ben's
wronged
funeral.
them.
Fun fact: the name of the funeral parlor. Do you remember what it was?
No.
Hofsdraller. Hofsdraller is an anagram for flash forward.
Wow.
Wow.
I hate all
Love it. There's so many
Sneaky
sneaky
things.
things. And then one more thing about the flashback. I just thought it was interesting that he was like, "Get my dad down here and see if he's drunker than I am."
Yeah,
I remember
when I
thinking
saw
like,
that, I was like,
what do you
I
guys
know,
think
that's
of
why I
that?
thought it was the past.
yeah.
Yeah, what do you think
'Cause-
about
But
it?
maybe that's why the doctor was so freaked out because he's like, I know your dad's dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe, yeah.
Or what if his dad's alive and it was all...
A lot to
I don't
unpack
know,
and a
I
lot
don't
to
know,
theorize,
I don't
and we
know.
had to wait, count it, 9 months. 9 freaking months.
Damn.
At least you guys only have to wait a month and a half. So let's talk about the on-island stuff real quick.
Yeah.
A lot went down. My favorite moment, I mean, I don't know if it's my favorite moment. There's so many good moments, but Sawyer killing Tom. What was his line? His one-liner?
That was for taking the kid from the boat.
I love that.
That was good.
Because
so
last
full
time
circle.
it's full circle, because last time he talked to Zeke, not last time, but when he was in the woods, they met, he was like, "You and me ain't done, Zeke."
Yeah.
Which is like, you're right, full circle. It's
Yeah.
just really, it was very, very satisfying. Even though I like Tom friendly, Still
I
don't
know, but I was surprised though that he was the one being like, we shouldn't have shot in the sand. We should have shot them. Because I just figured Tom would be an easy one to switch over.
Yeah, but you're right. He was the one. Yeah, that is interesting. That conversation was confusing, I think, to me. It's always been confusing when they were just talking about.
Also,
like,
I guess
should we have done that?
Mikhail wouldn't have just killed the girls because he did kill Charlie.
How does Mikhail keep surviving?
Yeah,
He's a robot.
That wouldn't
he's
be
a
too
full-on
far-fetched.
robot.
Well,
that
he
Dharma
was
made,
like
maybe.
didn't he say he was a soldier?
He did. He did say he
Yeah.
was a soldier.
Yeah.
Well, he was talking about before he was recruited for the Dharma,
Yeah.
and he was lying. So maybe he was lying about the Dharma, but not about.
But
being
he
a
does
soldier.
speak Russian.
He does, yeah, and Italian and whatever other languages Naomi was speaking. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Charlie's death. My personal belief, yeah, he could have fit out that thing. Number one,
He also could have
he
just
was
not
preventing Desmond. He
closed
saw
the
Penny. I think personally that he wanted to make sure Desmond was going to get to. He saw Penny and wanted to make sure Desmond was going to stay alive. But then also, I think he was accepting his
He
fate.
knew, yeah.
He kept telling people
He didn't
want
want to change the future.
Exactly, that was my thought. Because
Well,
I think
and
he
then-
could have fit out of that thing.
Hassan, I think you had a good point when you were saying, like, but the helicopter that picks them up isn't going to be good. But I still feel like it could be good, and it was just like a weird flashback
Well, it never said
for
it was.
Desmond.
Never said it was good, but now we know some get off the island, so maybe there is a helicopter.
That's what I'm thinking, like, what if it was just Jack, Kate, and, like, Claire that got off the island?
Maybe he regrets it because maybe Ben is right. Maybe everybody else dies.
Maybe Jack regrets it.
Yeah.
And just like
Interesting
Jack
point.
and Kate live,
Yeah, like maybe Ben was right and everybody else dies.
but then why
And
would
that
he
would
want to get
suck.
back?
That's a good point too.
If only Ben's there.
That's true.
Yeah, pretty intense. I love the fact that Ben gets beat up so much by Jack. My favorite.
Yeah. I like when he returns him in the whole...
Well, I think it's finally like, oh, like Ben, you don't get to say whatever you want and do whatever you want all the time. You know,
Right.
like he thinks like just because like, you know, he like said that and he's like, oh, well, I'm going to walk away like all dramatically and be like,
That's what I'm saying.
you
Ben's
did
so
that.
dramatic.
And then Jack was like, no, I'm about to beat you up.
Yep. I
Like,
that.
I'm so sick of people not explaining themselves and just being like vague and dramatic. Like, okay, you don't want Jack to make the call, Locke or
Yeah.
Ben could have said why.
I agree with that because all Locke said was you're not supposed to.
Yeah, why?
And didn't explain. Although I think Jack kind of echoed those same words here at the end, telling Kate we weren't supposed to leave. And then he also said he's sick of lying. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. I was just so blown away by that ending.
Maybe
of this
the
first
boat like only rescues some of them and tells them they can't say anything about the island to anyone else in the real world.
Maybe. Also, Walt returned.
Walt made an appearance. Yes, we talked about that
if
a
he's
little
real
bit.
or not, we don't know, but
What do you tell John?
Don't.
you're not
But at
done
the end,
yet.
you have
Get out.
You have work to do.
Get out of the ditch, John.
But then Locke also said to Jack, you weren't supposed to do that.
Weren't supposed to do what? Call,
Like,
make the call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he and Walt had a continuing conversation after that. We didn't see. Yeah, Alex met Rousseau. Hurley came to rescue with the Dharma van, which was awesome.
Yeah, but now Hurley's
That
killed
was
someone.
amazing.
Now Hurley's what?
Killed someone.
In self-defense, though.
To save the people that he
Yeah.
loves.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he kept saying, I saved them all.
I love
yeah.
the tension. Ben was like, if you call that boat, it's the beginning of the end. And
Yeah, what does that mean?
spoiler alert, the title of the next episode, the beginning of the end.
Of course.
We are on our way to the end of this show. 4, 5, and 6. 3 seasons left, folks. And they're short seasons. I'm so excited. And any predictions as to like how much time has passed since he has left the island and we see these scenes of him talking to Kate?
Well, if it's if it's short enough that people remember it to be like, oh, you're like a double hero, then
Yeah.
it's not that long.
Okay.
Unless it was just like headlining news, you know? Small town.
Especially,
in Los
I
Angeles,
will
never
point
mind.
out, Naomi said that they found the plane and all the bodies.
And it's all anyone's talking about. And she wasn't even, well, I guess I don't know if she was in the U.S.
Yeah, so who is Naomi then?
I don't know.
Penny seemed very
Confused.
Yeah. What boat?
But then how was Penny even like knowing where to like
Good
call?
point. Well, we did see Penny
Well, because
a
of the-
full season ago.
Because the guys picked up a signal a
Mm.
little bit, but when they broke the signal, I bet she picked it up fully.
When they turned off the thing.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Because there's no way she just sits there every day, all day
But
long.
then how did that
Probably
girl
got a
know
signal.
Desmond's name?
Yeah, she
That's
had a
what I
picture
don't know.
too. She had a picture.
She had
But the
their
others
picture.
always know stuff, so how does she know stuff too?
But she had the actual picture.
I know, that was weird.
Maybe the person who sent her was Penny's dad.
Oh.
Who's like, finish him off.
We thought he died in my race. Finish him off.
I know Penny's found him. Go there, find him, kill him.
That is great.
That'd
What do you
be
think of that
That
theory,
wouldn't be
YouTube?
too
That'd
crazy.
be wild.
That seems almost believable because he was pretty mean to Desmond.
It's crazy.
He's like, Penny, you're wasting your time and my money.
Too much determination and too much of my money.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. And then he just goes and
He's like,
sends
I'm
Naomi.
gonna find him first.
That's hilarious, actually. Dang.
Alright,
Wow.
well, now we have to wait.
Any other thoughts about this season 3 finale? I think it has capped off one of my favorite seasons. Would you rank this season higher than season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rank it higher than season 1?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Some of it, yeah.
1, 3, 2. That's the current order. All right. We'll talk more about that in our season 3 discussion, which won't be for a while for now. We're gonna actually take a quick break. It's gonna just be a couple weeks before
Summer
we hit
vacay.
season 4.
Summer vacay.
Summer vacay. These guys are going on a trip for a month.
Bitching.
So, but we will react to the
We're all
bloopers. We will react to Lost in 8:15, the recap thing, which is hilarious. We will react to the Mobisodes. There are a series of online episodes, like 5-minute episodes,
What?
like 12 of them that aired between season 3 and season 4 because it was such a long break. Those are fun to watch. We'll watch those, and maybe we'll talk about the Lost video game too. There's a lot of content. So that will all be later. So I'll keep you updated on when we will return to YouTube and to Patreon. Last final thought about season 3.
Dude, it was
Finale.
incredible. I
Incredible.
really liked
Just
it. I think it's my favorite
mind-blowing.
finale so
Yeah,
far.
definitely favorite
I
finale.
agree. Hassan, final thoughts?
I think it's cool that it's starting to seem like Ben and Ben is gonna like join them, kind of, sort of, in a way.
Ah.
They're
Because
have
it's
like
gonna be the beginning
a common
and the end.
enemy,
They
you
gotta
mean?
be.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have to have a common enemy now, and Ben's detained, and all of his
Also, Ben and Alex are like the only ones left, basically.
exactly, and Mikhail, and
Yeah.
Yep.
and Richard, I guess. But,
Richard took everyone to where?
The sanctuary,
Close.
The temple.
The temple. That's where he took them.
Temple. What is the temple? We don't know.
We don't know. Everyone's throwing around the name Jacob quite a bit, and
Yeah.
Mikhail seemed to be doubting before he was shot, only to live again. But there was one other thought that I had before we finished. Oh, this twist is considered one of the greatest TV twists, network TV twists of all time.
It is.
Because we go so long with flashbacks, and now we have just a random flash forward.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And not only is it a flash forward, we see him off the island. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
only,
crazy.
So it's just a combination of all these things. And
It's almost like it's a spoiler, but it's not.
because like we know they spend like we know what happens.
Oh
in the
yeah,
future.
we got a little own personal spoiler from the writers.
Love
It's great, but it does make you wonder, and I have a bunch of more questions. That's for sure. It had never really been done before, flash forwards. So that's why I was like super cool at the time, and my jaw was on the ground. I thought
That was really
my
crazy.
first thought was, did they know each other before the crash?
I know.
Did
I
you think
thought
that at
so
all?
too. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
You know,
I was like, why have they never talked about
it
this
changes
ever?
how you view the whole episode.
It does.
Yeah, it does,
And it
yeah.
makes rewatching it 10 times better for sure.
Gonna rewatch just this episode.
And I was worried that you guys, one of the most iconic lines of Lost that is memed galore is "we have to go back" with Jack's crazy face at the end. It's just him
That's
like, "We have
so
to go
funny.
back." And I thought for sure you guys may have like seen that in pop culture or anything. And you yourself during the episode, Audrey, you were like, "I think his flashback is about going back." That's what you said.
Yeah, because that's what the whole.
But
I
you
just
didn't-
like the line that the other doctor was like, "You went back for
to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I
I was like,
realized
that's
you weren't
suspicious.
meaning what I thought you were
No,
meaning.
I was talking about them going back to the beach.
Yeah, and plus you said flashback, so I knew you
Yeah,
were
that's
still
funny.
on. So good. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe on Patreon. We'll be back in a couple weeks. I'll let you know what date pretty soon here. Thank you so much. I've been David.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Zola.
I'm Hassan.
And we will see you at the start of season 4. Bye, guys.